He's just the coolest guy. He's gonna eat some loogie. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jerry Bees, and today we are finally getting around to a long-awaited promise on my end. Today, I am finally going to be reacting to Linkin Park's Live in Texas. Pretty much since the start of my Linkin Park journey, which we just semi-recently finished, I guess, here on the channel. People have been telling me that this is what I need to react to if I react to anything live Linkin Park, right? If this is the only thing, well, dang gummit, this better be the one thing I react. And I think it's only fitting that I do it now that I've finished all of the mainline Linkin Park albums. I know people still want me to get to Post-Traumatic and maybe even a little bit of Fort Minor, all the other Mike Shinoda stuff. But really, I thought that this would be a good way to cap off the Linkin Park journey, even though I don't think I'm ever going to cap it off. I really do think that me and Linkin Park are just together for the rest of eternity. And if you're a longtime Linkin Park fan, you probably feel the exact same way. And so this is kind of my second time doing one of these types of videos. The last time I did something like this was with the Eras tour. This one's going to be a lot shorter, about a third of the length. But I am not streaming this. I am recording this off stream. When we're talking about movies or something feature length where there is the audio and the visual, I just can't bring myself to like stream that or make sure that you get it like completely unedited or anything else like that. So if you want to see the extended cut of this video, be sure to check out my Patreon where you can get exactly that right there. But otherwise, here on YouTube, I do hope that you enjoy it nonetheless. In terms of some context, you know, I tend to do just a little bit of research to try and make sure that every piece of information I'm getting is new, so you're getting as genuine a reaction out of me as possible. I do know that this was recorded in 2003, in August 2003, and then released pretty shortly after in November. Seems that we get two venues out of it. We get Houston and Irving, so I don't know how that's going to play out once we're actually sitting down and watching this thing, but I know that's like not the least common of things, right? You know, I know a lot of like stand-up specials, what they'll do is, you know, they might just show you sets from one city, but, you know, they'll do a morning set, afternoon set, evening set, and then they'll kind of piecemeal it all together to make sure that you get maybe the best possible representation of that set. So that's kind of what I'm expecting going into this. Outside of that, you know, there hasn't been a ton of stuff that I've seen of Chester singing live. You know, sometimes we do the paid reaction streams where you can send in some songs that you want me to react to right then and there when we're live. And I know that we've seen a couple live cuts from Chester, but I mean, this is right after Meteora, right? I mean, this is like prime time Linkin Park that we're getting into right now, and I couldn't be more excited. If you want to see me react to any other live albums, or if you want to see me react to any other concert movies, or hey, you just think I should be reacting to a specific artist, please let me know down in the comments below, and please do subscribe so you can continue to get this more in your feed. I mean, who wouldn't? So without any further ado, let's just get into it. This is Linkin Park live in Texas, long awaited. Hope you enjoy as much as I hope to enjoy it as well. Here we go. It's about goddamn time, right? Also, I think it'd be cool if you're watching this video and you were at this show or at these shows, any of these shows from this time period, but I guess specifically this Houston set. Please do sound off in the comments. What was it like? It's a crazy pause. I don't know if I am.
Take
Really appreciating how this is shot so far. It's like very hectic cuts, very early 2000s. I'm having a hard time, like, already believing that this is live. I mean, it sounds just as good as the studio version. I mean, with, like, how clean it is now, we'll see how it progresses, right? Maybe they just use this for the intro. When something's live, I love hearing the crowd noise. You know, that was something I said during my Eras Tour reaction, right? And there were parts of that where they, you know, kind of turned up the crowd noise in the mix. But I guess it is something to be said about, you know, just catching the instruments and the vocals just clean without the crowd noise. But if it's live, that's kind of the part of it, you know, maybe even just hearing the crowd singing along a little bit. I mean, that's really the benefit for me to listen to stuff like this. But we'll see. We'll see. Dude, Mr. Hahn looking so cool. Mike plays guitar? Wait. Since when the fuck does Mike play guitar? Has Mike played guitar this whole time? Has nobody told me that? What the fuck?
And I've got nothing to say. I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face.
He raps and plays guitar? And he's in Fort Minor? Bro. Here it is. Of all the people who ever died, why Chester? Heart goes out to you, big man. We miss you.
I wanna heal, I wanna feel somewhere I
belong. I'm sorry. He's just the coolest guy. No emotion, just the job well done. That's all that's right here. I mean, I hear the crowd, obviously, after the song is over. You can hear it as soon as I hit play. I'm just not entirely convinced that this is all live. And it could be. Maybe that's a testament to how great Linkin Park is as a live band. Obviously, like I'm hearing Chester's voice. It's a little bit different from the studio recording. And it's still very good, but it is different. It's not bad, but it's different, right? You know, just ever so slightly. Everything else just sounds so clean. So maybe just a testament to the sound engineers on this.
You ready? All right, let's do this, people. Come on.
That's a loogie.
Pretend I aim my way from nah, no turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so taunting me. Remember condescending talk of who I ought to be.
I also kind of love how there's a lot of daylight. Like, it's not completely dark. I don't know. Like, are they opening for somebody here? Or is this just when they started the show and then it'll get darker as the night progresses? But I kind of love how everything's like in full view with the light.
Thank you.
He just keeps spitting. He's not just spitting. He's like producing the biggest loogies on the planet. You might say, but Jerry B's talk about the music. See, this is the issue we run in when Jerry B's is reacting to audio and visual. Like, look at that. Here, he's going to eat some loogie.
Thank you.
We have fun here.
You guys are looking good today. Let me see your hands if you're having a good time.
Mr. Hahn. Where it all started.
Ready? Voice in the back of my head, it's like a face that I hold in. Face it away till I close my eyes. Face it once every time they face a mass every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind. You know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin. It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like a case inside is right beneath my skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath your skin.
Goated bridge. One of the I don't know what it is about the bridge in this song. It's just one of the best in their entire discography.
It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
Damn. Okay, so I was gonna ask about this. So obviously, yeah, like record scratching, right? Sampling. You know, I don't necessarily have to explain to you what sampling is or, you know, how DJs use turntables or anything else like that. I wonder what they're using, though. Do they record sounds and then put them on wax and then use it? Or are they sampling things and using it on the turntable? What is Mr. Hahn doing here? I would love to know.
You love the way I look at you while taking pleasure in the awful things you put me through. You like to think you're never wrong. You live what you learn. You have to act like you're someone. You live what you learn. You love the things I say I'll do. The way I hurt myself again just to get back at you. Takes you out of the frame. Put your name to shame. Cover up your face. You can't run a race. The pace is too fast. You just won't last. Forbid the game before somebody else takes you out of the frame. Which one to hurt like you? Face the game. You live what you learn. You wanna share what you've been through. You live what you learn.
know if that was the bass being real twangy or if that was just Mike doing onomatopoeias. So speaking of Mike on that one, I couldn't tell if it was Chester or Mike during some of those parts, but the falsettos were just on it. So far, just all around, the vocal performances have been exceptional. However, I keep seeing Mike put that microphone right in front of the crowd, and I'm not hearing it. I don't have to. I just want to. Okay? It still all sounds really good. I mean, I guess sometimes when you see, like, a live set, you want them to jam a little bit, but Linkin Park is not a jam band, nor do I really expect them to be. So, like, I guess me complaining here is, like, I need to use the bathroom, and somebody gave me a silver toilet instead of a gold toilet. I could still take a shit. Hey, I would have been fine with bronze.
Bounce with us. All right, let's go. 1, 2, 3, get up, go.
There it is.
That's right,
I'm sorry, but if you've ever been to a concert, especially like a hard rock show, and everybody's jumping at the same time, you kind of like enter the hive mind and you all become like one conscious being. It's real weird. I love it. I haven't been to like a huge mosh pit like that in a really long time, really high energy. So this is just cool for me to see.
Paper bags and angry voices under a sky of dust. Another wave of. I'm gonna run away and never say goodbye. Gonna run away, gonna run away. Gonna run away, gonna run away. I'm gonna run away and never wonder why. Gonna run away, gonna run away. Gonna run away, gonna run away. I'm gonna run away, gonna run away. You guys feel good right now?
I do feel good right now. I just like it's so weird watching like a concert film and there's like slow-mo and like very fast-paced editing. I think I enjoy it and I'm okay with it because it is so like of its time. I feel like this style not only really fits Linkin Park, especially in this era, but also like the early 2000s in general. It's just all kind of very chaotic. Although, I'm still waiting for, like, maybe, like, other parts where they do maybe, like, longer stage banter or something like that. Because in my mind, I'm just kind of comparing it to, like, the legitimately and objectively exceptional cinematography from the Taylor Swift Eras tour. I mean, that was, and I get it. It's, like, 20-some-odd years after the fact. So, production techniques and recording techniques are, as advanced as the years go on. But there is some whiplash with it, with like the editing. But I think that's kind of what you'd come to expect from Linkin Park. I need a prescription. Go see Dr. Hahn. Make it happen.
So I guess Mudvayne and the Deftones took care of you all right.
Oh, so Mudvayne and Deftones before them?
You know what?
Make
Make
some
some noise for
noise.
those guys.
Make some noise for Mudvayne and Deftones.
That's what I'm talking about.
How about Limp Bizkit and Metallica?
Wait, what the fuck is this? Wait, hold on. I gotta read this. Okay, so like I said, it was weird. It seemed like they were opening for somebody because it was still daylight. So you had, what was that? Metallica, Deftones, Limp Bizkit, and Mudvayne. That sounds like a lot of like the rock festivals that I'm going to. I've been to Louder Than Life and Sonic Temple. And I think all of those bands have been at either one of those festivals within the last 3 years. I've never listened to Mudvayne, And I have listened to a little bit of Deftones, but there are albums for me to react to that I haven't listened to from those artists. So if you want me to react to any of those, let me know.
Deftones, Mudvayne.
Sit me right
This
next
one's
to Fred
dedicated to all you
Durst.
guys out there.
But my own mistakes staring back at me. Everything falls apart, even the people who never frown eventually break down. Everything has to end, you soon find you're out of time left to watch. You're still so blind to me. I tried like you to do everything you wanted to. Sacrifice of hiding in the light. Everything has to end, you soon find you're out of time left to watch it all unwind. You sacrifice away, no matter what you say.
It's a very interesting chord progression for them. I feel like it's in a major key for a lot of it, and it's just weird hearing that out of them. Definitely one of the prettier sounding early Linkin Park tracks, I think.
Telling you you're staring back at me, asking why. The sacrifice of hiding and knowing why I stay when you just push away. No matter what you say, you're still so blind to me.
Thank you. The song is called Numb.
Oh yeah. Those guitars are fat.
Become so numb, I can feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this, all I want to. The undertow, just caught in the undertow. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. Caught in the undertow, just caught in the undertow. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can feel you and I'm failing too. But I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can feel you.
I don't know what that sound is or how they get that sound. The down, down, down. Like it's so quintessentially them. And like, I don't know if I've said this before in any of my other like Linkin Park album reactions, but like this would be a song that I would have on like the radio. Like it would come on the radio when I was like 4 or 5 years old. And it's like this song and like Coming Clean by Hilary Duff. Like do the exact same thing to my heart. And again, you know, this was even back when I was like a Linkin Park hater, right? Still, you know, you can hear a song and it still takes you back to a very tender moment. And for me, it was fucking Numb by Linkin Park.
Thank you.
Let
You guys
the
sounded real
rain
good on that
fall
last one.
down.
Here's what I want to hear. I want to hear everybody in the house who knows the words of this next song to sing them loud and proud. I want to hear the voices of the beautiful people of Dallas, all right?
crowd noise. Oh, God. That was awesome. That was great.
Alright, you guys, come on, let's hear it!
This whole thing was worth it for that. I mean, I've been thoroughly enjoying myself up until this point, but hearing the crowd noise and hearing them sing this song, you know, maybe I should take a step back from complaining about not hearing the crowd noise. This event wasn't set up for them, maybe, you know, the same way that maybe another live album would or another concert film would. I mean, this is part of a festival. So I think the fact that they got as many cameras, I still maybe would have appreciated some more wide shots, maybe some shots from the crowd. But again, this isn't really set up for them, so I get it. Still, just hearing the crowd still could have been a little bit louder, but I'll take it. That was such a cool thing to hear. And when you think about it, you know, I mean, obviously, I think a lot of these people like Linkin Park, and there's probably a lot of Linkin Park fans there. But again, this is part of a festival. They're still pretty early on into their career, despite how successful they were up until this point. So not everybody's going to know the words like you would go to see Linkin Park nowadays, you know, even if Linkin Park was part of a festival. I mean, they'd be headlining, you know, unless like Metallica's on the bill. Linkin Park would open up for like Metallica, but outside of that, I don't know how many people are out there that Linkin Park would open for. You know what I mean? Unless like it's like a tandem thing.
Keep singing those words, people.
You guys sing Winchester, come on!
It starts with
One thing, I don't know why. Doesn't even
Look at
matter
me.
how hard you
Look
try.
at me.
Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All I know, time is a valuable thing.
If you're new here, I talked mad shit on Linkin Park for a while. And now I'm like, I'm just chilling with this. This is great.
In spite of the way you were mocking me, acting like I was part of your property, remembering all the times you fought with me, I'm surprised that it got so things.
Is that Phoenix on bass? Because this song, the bass is coming through really well.
Back then, but it all comes back to the end. I kept everything. I put my trust in you, pushed as far as I can go. For all this, there's only one thing you should know. I tried so hard and got so far.
Woo! Woo!
I have a question for you guys.
Check out Mr. Hahn.
Now we got Limp Bizkit and Metallica coming up next.
Limp Bizkit is in
You
the
guys
house,
wanna hear a
y'all.
couple more songs? All right.
Ah,
promise you this,
I can't have Rob looking at me like that.
We're
It's
gonna
too
make
much.
these nice and heavy for you guys in the pit. If somebody falls down in the pit, you pick them up, okay?
True T. Clock
Get
that
them out
shit.
of the way.
Clock that shit.
And you
Hey,
guys-
you know what? I'm gonna get on a fucking rant here. I don't care, right? I'm reacting to this, and I'm reacting to him saying this. I know that some of my audience might be a little bit younger, and that's fine. That's not your fault. You'll get better at it, right? But you gotta understand that if you're into music, I can't see why you wouldn't be if you're watching any of my videos. I implore you to go see live music. Live music, it's the best, right? I really enjoy it. I've done the pit. I've been in a wall of death. I've done the circle. I've skanked, right? I've done everything. Been there, done that. You youngins need to exercise some proper mosh techniques, some proper crowd techniques, right? I don't need to tell you about the whole Travis Scott thing. That wasn't entirely young people's fault. But at the same time, you got to understand that the people around you are people, right? And if everybody's having a good time, you're probably going to have a good time. If somebody falls, you pick them up. Elbows. Keep it to elbows. And, like, if you're going to use your feet, don't, like, kick anybody's balls, right? Keep it at the shins, right? Because if you're going into the pit, you should expect to get hurt a little bit, right? It's just kind of part of the game. I've been in pits where everybody was kind of doing everything, right? Looking out for each other. This guy was crowd surfing, kicks me in the ear. I couldn't hear for 2 days, right? That was my fault for being in the pit. There's other times where you can exercise a little bit more decorum. That's all, right? Just keep that in mind. Somebody falls down, pick them up. If somebody drops their glasses or loses a shoe, try to get some people around you to go like, hey, glasses, hey, shoe, right? Actually, shoes you can usually just like put up in the air and try and look around. But like usually, if you go to like a small enough venue, somebody drops their glasses, you can go glasses, glasses, glasses. And it's usually somebody will help you out in trying to secure a place just so people don't step on the glasses. Pick them up, try to give people their glasses, right? That's all. I'm not trying to get on too high of a horse here. Just have fun. Expect to get hit a couple times. Don't take it personally. I feel like most times I've been hit or I accidentally hit somebody else in the pit, there's like oh shit, like, are you okay? Like, oh yeah, dude, I'm fine. It's all good, right? If you hit somebody, just check on them. Like, hey, no, sorry, you good, right? That's all you need to do. That goes so far.
Section right now. If you don't want to be in the pit, you better get out.
True. T.
You better tell the dude with the camera that he's right in the middle of the pit, because this thing is... Yes, y'all. This is how we're gonna do this. I watch how the moon sits in the sky in the dark night, shining with the light from the sun. The sun doesn't give light to the moon, assuming the moon's gonna owe me one. Makes me think of when you act to me, you do. Let me a place for my head. Maybe someday I'll be just like you and snap up like you do. And run away other people I thought I knew. I remember back then who you were. Just to be calm, just to be strong, just to be generous. But you should have known that you wear out your welcome. And now you see I'm quite hungry. Sick of you, whether like I owe you this. Find another place to feed your greed. Will I find a place to rest? I'm so sick.
Sorry. We gotta do it again. He's gonna eat another one. Oh, God. No. Oh, God. So, I wouldn't be pausing if they weren't just so spectacular. That's so much. Place for my head, more like a place for my loogie. Woof.
Find a place to rest. I'm so sick of the tension, sick of the hunger, sick of you whether like I owe you. Right now, what we need to hear from you guys is we need you to help us out with this.
Wait, should I do the whole early Jerry B's listening to Linkin Park thing? Huh? What's
next
going
part.
on? Where are they going?
And all you need.
Best of me, go away. You
Wait, where are we going?
best of me, go away. You
What is this?
try to take
Need to do is
Where
say
are they
the
going?
words, go away. We got that up top.
you. Try to take the best of me. Go away. You try to take the best of me.
Yeah, bitch.
Try to take the best of me. Yeah. Try to take the best of me. Yeah. Try to take the best of me. Yeah. Try to take the best of me.
Wow.
Try to take the best of me. Yeah. Try to take the best of me. I wanna be in another place. I hate when you say
Chester sounded like a rabid animal there. That was intense. Say it breaks my heart to see somebody destroy a base, but they did it in slow-mo, and that's cool.
Dallas, you are the Thank you guys very much. This is our last song.
We have a cat.
If you guys want to rock with Linkin Park, this is your last chance. Let's go. Let's go. Up, up, up. Get up, y'all.
I'm gonna shut that door. It's all about this part. It's all about seeing this part. All right, please go.
These are the places to see you ready. That it is pouring. This is it. This is your last chance. That it is pouring. We need to hear everybody in here. That it so let's pouring. Go. Shut up when I'm talking to you.
Yep, that.
Thank you very much. You guys are
just killer, really. Knowing that this is a festival, I wonder how many people walked in not really fucking with Linkin Park or not really being that familiar with them. No, Mr. Hahn, what are you doing? But like, how many people walked in not being very familiar, like, oh yeah, I kind of like Linkin Park, and walking out going, holy shit. Because they didn't take a break for an hour. I mean, this was really something. Looks way cooler when you do it in sunglasses. That's what Chester's trying to do with the sunglasses right now. He's trying to be like Mr. Hahn. Chester Bennington. The loogie master, right? Wasn't he spitting all the loogies? Mike can't rap for shit, Shinoda. Just kidding. Mr. Hahn. Rob getting it done. I would say that I miss Rob, but the drumming on that last Linkin Park album was so goddamn good. Wait, no, yeah, it was Brad. Brad was spitting. Loogie Master Brad Delson is here. Oh, hi. That's got to be a rush. Leaving the stage and, you still just kind of being like high off all that adrenaline. No, come here, buddy. Come here. I still have to talk and you might turn off my computer. All right. So is this just all muted now? Of course, Mr. Hahn driving. How do they just get off and like, they're just so chill? You can't be high-fiving or anything? Like, yeah, good job, boys. Oh. Directed by Chemo Proudfoot. Well, a round of applause there. Yeah, like I was saying, like, I think it was shot the best it could have been shot. All things considered, it wasn't really for them. It was part of a festival. So they probably only got, I think they were lucky enough just to get the cameras, really. But I think the directing style to, like, we were pausing everything when any text was showed, that was kind of a smart move because everything's so loud. And so then just like an abrupt stop is actually quite startling. And I think pretty effective. I think they did the most that they could given the scenario. I mean, everything sounded fantastic outside of the crowd noise, but we got that towards the end, and I was happy with what we got there. Doing the best what they can. So you have all these stage cameras, only so many out in the crowd. So what can you do to, try to make it look nice, because they're basically playing the matinee. So there's a lot of just daylight out. So you can't really do a lot of fun stuff with the lighting. So, those really... So, you have all these cameras to cut too quickly, make it chaotic to match the music, have it go from slow-mo to, regular speed. Loved all that. That was great. All right. And that'll about do it for us. Yep, that was Linkin Park live in Texas. Let's see if we get anything in the last few seconds here. We won't, but that's okay. So my closing thoughts, definitely valid. Everybody who has been clamoring me to listen to this, to watch this, really since I started the Linkin Park journey, completely valid, completely understood. I get it. There has only been a handful of times that we've caught Chester singing live here on the channel during like some of my paid reaction streams. But to really see a full set, or I guess a combination of a couple sets, right? That's where some of the footage, it was from, I think, Dallas and Houston. Please do let me know if I'm wrong in my understanding of how exactly this was organized. But like I said, I mean, I could imagine going there and going like, Linkin Park, like whatever it is, I'll go. I'm going for Metallica, or I'm going for Limp Bizkit, or I'm going for Deftones. And that's just one of the most beautiful things about festivals. I think, festivals are pretty expensive, but you get a lot of bang for your buck. You really do. Especially when it comes to, like, if there's enough bands that you like, you can kind of do some girl math, as it were. It's like $700 to go to this festival, but there's 14 bands that I want to go see, so it's really just $50 a ticket. And then, like, you're right there, right in front of them. You get to see all these other bands, and I think it's great. But, to walk in and go like, I don't really, whatever, Linkin Park's whatever. I don't know how you walk out of that and go like, holy shit, these guys are insane. Also, I mean, the set list was awesome. Very, very reflective of the band's material at the time. And it was just so cool seeing all of them and how they do everything. The mixing of, like, okay, obvious samples here, but, like Mr. Hahn's playing this, like, here right now, or fucking Mike on the guitar, or, oh my God, Brad and the Loogies. Oh, sorry if that was too much for you guys, but I got a kick out of that. Everything was worth it just so I could hear the crowd singing and the Loogies. That did a lot for me. Ladies and gentlemen, you come to see my reactions. You come to see my interpretations. And what I got out of it was Loogies. You can't tell me that I'm wrong. You're not allowed to. Because I think Linkin Park would back me up on this. I'm going to say this flat out. I think they want me to find peace and love and happiness and satisfaction in their music any way that I see fit, and I'm gonna do it with with the Brad Loogies And I think that'll about do it for me. So, like always, please let me know your thoughts on my thoughts. Did I get anything wrong? Is there any other context you think I should know about maybe this particular concert, or how Linkin Park kind of carried themselves throughout their performing career? And actually, I will say one more thing here. I think seeing Linkin Park as artists, as studio album artists, is one thing, but this was really cool to see them as performers. Sometimes that's not always the case. I always go back to this. I really love the band Built to Spill. They're like an indie band from the 90s, and they've carried on and made great records well into the 2010s. But I went to go see them live, and I was like, these guys are just like, they look like they're so bored to be here. And I know the road's a slog, but like, you gotta try. So I don't know. It was just like a bad show. The vibes were off. Like, people tried to dance, and like all these like blowhard hipsters were like, why are you dancing? Stop dancing. And like, yeah, they were getting like yelled at, and so they quit dancing, and then like the band just didn't care at all, and they were like literally standing there going, what song should we play next? And I'm like, dude, I spent like money on these. I make like no money. I work 12 hours a week. I'm in high school. Like, what the hell is this? Anyway, I digress. Yes, please let me know your thoughts on my thoughts. I loved this. I thought this was great. Is there any other like essential viewing Linkin Park live sets that I need to watch? Just let me know any of it. If you ever want to check me out live, make sure you click the links down in the description. I announce when I'm going live and what I'm going to be reacting to or doing on YouTube and for free on my Patreon. If you want to see early access stuff, uncut stuff, go ahead and check out my Patreon. Tiers start as low as $1. I'm trying to keep it cheap for y'all, even though the Patreon fees are ridiculous. Like, actually. So with all that said, I've been Jerry Bees. You've been awesome. Take it easy.
Diggity dog. Breaking. Diggity dog. Breaking.